All right, thanks for joining me on LearnWire. Today we're going to be looking at Blacktooth AI. This is an AI assistant for content creators, all the tools you need to create, refine, and manage content in one powerful platform powered by all the leading AI models. We can scroll down and basically you'll be able to see that they have all kinds of stuff built in. This is a better picture of it right here. You get your ChatGPT, you got your Gemini, Claude, Stable Diffusion, Flux Pro, 11 Labs, Plagiarism Check, Clip Drop, Unsplash, and Pebbly. So, I mean, they're basically saying you're going to be saving up to an average of $176 per month if you switch over to Blacktooth, and you'll be able to get all of the tools all in one. So we're going to go take a look at what this can do for us. Now, this is a really large software, and in an effort to try to prevent this from being a 30-minute review, I'm going to just jump right in. We're only going to take a look at some of the features and not all of them. So I've already kind of sampled the tool out a little bit so I can just get to know the tool a little bit. Now we can see that you can start a free account. There will be a link below if you want to go and check out Blacktooth AI and sign up for a free account. You actually get 10,000 tokens or credits for a free account. I do like the way that they kind of break everything up into the type of tool that you would need. So you have your chat right over here. You have your AI chat bots, and you can code with AI. You can AI web chat, AI file chat. So you can upload a PDF or Word document and then chat with that file. So you can do all the things that you would use ChatGPT and Claude AI and Gemini for. That's what this main part up here under chat is for. Okay. Then you have your images, and this is where you're going to be, not paying for Midjourney and not paying for Stable Diffusion, not paying for DALL-E 3, not paying for all these other AI image softwares and so forth. So that's kind of that image creation section. They have a video section right over here. You basically uploaded an image and then it turns it into a video. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. Then you have your voiceover, and I believe that they are using 11 Labs. So I'll click on that real quick. I believe they're using 11 Labs for this, where you can go in here and select from all the voices that are uploaded in 11 Labs. They even have the ability to use AI voice clone, AI voice isolator, and AI speech to text. You can upload an audio file and then it will actually transcribe that for us as well. So, I mean, it almost basically does all the different things you use all these various tools for. They all are in here. The question is it worth switching from those as far as quality and so forth, right? Then you have your documents over here. You have an AI plagiarism checker, an AI detector, AI rewriter, an AI writing tool. We'll take a look at that. An AI article wizard, an SEO tool. You can place your URL of your article, and then it will actually go and analyze it for SEO. I just don't think that we're going to be able to have enough time to do everything, but I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let's go take a look at this AI writer. So if you click on that, it kind of reminds me of the old school writers like Jasper and, Word Hero and ScaleNut and so forth, where you have the modules based tools right over here. They have a ton of module based tools right over here. I've kind of used the post title generator over here, and we were able to kind of go through this and get a title or an idea. And I kind of did that right there. You can select what model you want to use right over here. So that's kind of what is going to separate this from a lot of other tools, is you're going to be able to select between your ChatGPT models, your Claude models, and your Gemini models right there. That's part of what you pay for with this. And before I move any further, we may as well go and look at their pricing, because you're going to want to know what their pricing is all about. So you can sign up for a free account, get 10,000 tokens, but then their pricing looks like this. And they have some very flexible pricing. You can go with $11 monthly. You get 40,000 word tokens, 30 image and access to 164 templates. It looks like you get all the templates on all of the plans, access to all AI models on all paid plans, which is great. Obviously, yearly, you're going to save money. And then my favorite over here, let's just go back to monthly. You get $24 a month at the Pro plan, 200,000 word tokens, and then $36 a month for 400,000 word tokens and 300 image tokens. So as far as just writing and using the chatbot and everything, this is going to be very, very cheap compared to, I pay for ChatGPT Plus and Claude Plus. So that's already $40 a month for just those two tools. And some months I pay for 11 Labs and a lot of other tools. Right now I'm paying $20 a month for Ideogram as well. So, I mean, this starts getting to where I'm probably paying $80 to $100 a month anyways, even if I just right off the top. And so even for their Max Expert plan, $36 a month, you're already going to be saving money if you're someone like myself. Pretty cool stuff. You can save money on the yearly plans, and then you can go with the prepaid packs. And so for $11, you can just pay once. And so so for those people that don't like signing up for like any kind of monthly plan, they just want to buy a credit pack at a time, it looks like you can actually get the same credit packs right over here. I do think that they should, to encourage people to sign up for monthly paid plans, I think they should be giving a little bit of a bonus on these word tokens to incentivize people for signing up for a monthly plan. But it looks like you get the same amount of tokens and images and everything if you buy a prepaid versus a monthly, okay? It looks like the way to save money is going with a year plan right here, and then you would save money, I believe. I take a calculator out and we take 12 months. It would be $132 on this starter plan if you paid $11 monthly versus so the only way to save money is to actually pick up the yearly plan. But I love the flexibility, and the overall theme, very obvious theme here is that this is a very, very affordable tool, a very, very cheap, affordable tool for people that need to use AI in several different ways. Okay. So with that said, we're going to go over here, and I am going to go and start off by going over here to the AI article wizard and clicking on that. And you'll put in a topic right over here. So let's just say, I'm going to say SEO for small business. I'm going to say 10 keywords right here. Let's move the dial up to 15 keywords and then say get keywords. And then now it's going to go out there and get us, these are basically going to be NLP keywords, keywords that we want to put in our content and so forth. You can manually add keywords right there as well. But what we're going to do is just push the select all button. It's going to highlight all of them, and then we're going to go and push the next button. And then right over here, it says we need to put this in again. So SEO for small business, I'm going to go ahead and highlight that in case I have to write that again. But notice it added all the keywords in here, comma separated. We have our titles that we want it to create for us. Now this maximum title length, they have it defaulted to 30, but you want it to be at least 55 or 60. So I'm going to say about 58 as our max right there. And then you can go into the advanced options. You might want to put in here that you want to write a 2,000 word article. I don't think it's going to be able to write a 2,000 word article for us. They have a creativity right here, premium, good, average, economic. Not quite sure. It says a creativity dial. I'm going to leave it at good, and we're going to say generate title. So now you can see right over here, it's going to generate title ideas for us. The ultimate guide to SEO for small businesses in 2023. So obviously we need that change to 2025. Boost your small business with effective SEO tips. So let's just go and select that one and push next. We're going to move forward to the outline section right over here, and we will go and put that in right there as well. Number of subtitles. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to move this up to 15 because I tried a sample one already at 10 and it only wrote about a 900 word article for us. Number of outlines. It's going to write a minimum of 3. You can move the dial up if you want, but it's going to write 3. If you remember back in the Jasper days, that's kind of what it's doing. I'm going to say generate outline. It's going to go and generate an outline based on all the information so far that it has. It's pretty fast, and then it just kind of shows up right away. SEO overview for entrepreneurs, for small enterprises, small business. I'm going to select this third one right here and then push next right here. And then we have an image. We can say, small business. I'm going to leave it like that. I don't think that I ran out of images, so that's just not going to work. I'm going to go ahead and just skip this step right here. Generating the article. So it's actually writing the article for us right now. This is going to be using our word credits over here. And you can see right over here, understanding SEO basics, search engine optimization is the process of enhancing, blah, blah, blah. I got to be completely honest with you. I'm not that impressed with the content itself is just not personable. It's just not something that I would want to post on my site. And you can see it's just very programmatic, the same amount of sentences you can just easily tell that this AI generated this is basically what I'm trying to say. It doesn't have a key takeaways, doesn't have, the images. For the free account, I was only able to generate one image and then it's done. So I wasn't able to show you that on this one, but not the most impressive. And then finally, one of the things that is kind of interesting on this is that for the AI article wizard tool, something that I would think that you would want to use a lot, it does not allow you to, even under the advanced settings, it does not allow you to select the model between Claude and OpenAI, ChatGPT, and Gemini. And I think that is interesting. And so let's see what kind of content it wrote for us. We can come over here. Earlier, I wrote a article and I went over to the word counter and it wrote a a 953 word article. Let's see what it just wrote for us just now. It wrote a 1100 word article. So even though we told it to write a 2000 word article, we planned for the outline and everything, it looks like it's just not able to perform a long form article for us. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, I do want to come over here to the AI writer and then go and find the blog writer that's inside of here and show you that I think that it's interesting. If we go over to the article generator module over here, this is where it's kind of interesting. You can select the model right here, right? So Claude 3.5 Sonnet, 2,000 word. Let's go with professional. Let's go with casual right there. Let's go with article title. The best way to use and I'm just making this up, to use email marketing for, and I'm going to copy that. You can include your brand. I'm going to go ahead and just include the brand. And I've already uploaded that. I can show you that in a minute. And then you can generate bulk of posts. Apparently, we have our focus keywords. I don't have that in there, but we'll just say email marketing for small business, just to make sure we put that in there. We've got everything in there. So let's just say generate. And it's going to go out there and hopefully write an article for us. And this is going to be doing it a little bit different than the way that we just did it. And we got to control Claude Sonnet. Looks like it's in Markdown language, so we would need to go and convert this over. This might paste directly in to our WordPress sites. Hey there, fellow entrepreneurs, whether you're just starting out or looking to enhance your exciting existing strategy, email marketing is one of the best tools. As we move into 2025, the game is still changing. Let's dive into some effective, blah, blah, blah. It does say today our focus will be on how companies like LearnWire, specializing in IT tools, software reviews, and SEO, can leverage email marketing to connect, blah, blah, blah. Build a solid email list. It's continuing to write expert reviews, how-tos and case studies, call to action, incorporate clear call to actions. So it's still writing for us. Again, it reminds me of Jasper, Jarvis, Conversion AI. They could never get their name right. And I am not even sure. I haven't looked at their site in a long time. And then like Word Hero and so forth. It does seem to have added a link at the very end for kind of a call to action. But again, it's not really, there's not a whole lot of control you can do over this. And it's definitely not like outperforming something that Koala could do or anything like that. But I will say this, and we do have a rewrite button right over here and so forth. I will say this, that using the article generator right here seems to be better, just for the fact that it can incorporate your brand and your products in here. And I can show you where we set those up in a minute. And you can select what select model you want to use. So just with that alone already makes me think that this is a better model to use, even though they say this is the AI article wizard here. I would actually use the AI writer and then use the module that's built inside, if that makes sense. I want to copy that. And I want to go back over here and see what we were able to get as far as a word count over here. And that doesn't seem to be working. The copy paste, just this copy button right here, does not seem to work. And so I'm going to have to go in here and actually manually highlight everything and copy, and then come back in here and paste. So I've seen that in a couple different tools. The last tool I reviewed also had a bug with copying content. So that's something that they need to look into. This wrote 1,100 words for us. So a nice sizable article, but not hitting the 2,000, only writing half of what we told it to. So I wanted to make sure that I got this part out for you guys so you can see what this would do for AI writing, right? A couple other tools, AI writer. If I come back in here, I want to go into the AI writer. And let's go into best AI content writer. Let's just go find another video on LearnWire. And I'm going to copy the link address here. And then I want to go into blog. And we might be able to find a blog, video to blog, I think. So we have YouTube video. We have a YouTube video to blog post. I'm going to select that one real quick and see how this tool works real quick. I'm going to include the brand. Boom. And it automatically makes us choose the product when I added that. And I don't really like that. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to paste the video URL there. And I'm going to select our model here. Let's just go with, GPT-4o, why not? And see what it can do. So now we just gave it a video URL. And so now we have unleashing the power of AI with the AI Alchemist. This is just completely not working, right? I want to stop this actually. How do I stop? Okay. So it's still writing. Okay. Okay, so we definitely have learned something. We don't want to include your brand, because then it just seems to take over and only write about your brand. So I'm going to put just the URL in right there, and I'm going to select where we were at earlier and then say generate and see what it can do now, just based on a URL, how it's going to write this article for us. So it says understanding the originality of art, insights from the creative process, insightful YouTube video, the creative process. This is completely missing the mark. It is not transcribing our video, and it is not writing an article based on our video. So that part just doesn't work, right? And that is how I do thorough testing of these tools, just to let you, just to discover when they just don't work. This is just flat out not working. So I want to move forward with some other things. One thing you can do in here that I like is you can come in here. At any time, you can see your credits, words, 4,000, images, 0 right there. You have your links, workbook, your favorites. You have your chat settings over here that you can go through as well. You have an integration. You can hook this up to a WordPress right over here. That's their only integration at this point. And then right over here, you can add a team member, and you can get support. But under brand voice, we can click on that. And this is where you can go and set up your brand voice. You can see I have LearnWire over here. I'm going to push the edit button right here so you guys can just see what it looks like. I typed in LearnWire. I put in all my industry and so forth. I put in a description right here. Now, I think what they were trying to do here, guys, is we put our website, we put a tagline in, tone of voice professional, target audience right here. And now look at brand voice. You can even hover over this. Describe the primary demographic of your audience. That actually is something we did up here under the target audience right here. Now, brand voice, we should be able to upload a file that is a knowledge base of LearnWire, of our brand. I already tried that. It didn't work. It actually was saying we needed to upload an image right here. So again, that's another thing that I found that is not right. It's a bug in the system. They need to fix that, right? We should be able to upload knowledge base articles right there. Now we do upload our brand color right there. You can, and then this is where you can add a product. I added the AI Alchemist, a product, and blah, 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 put some information about it in case I want to do some marketing materials about that product. Okay. And then you can add more products right here by just pushing the plus button. So I like that. It's pretty cool. So you're probably going to be coming in there and adding more products as your brand creates more products. I like that part. Now let's come through here and just work our way down. Here's an AI chat. You can come in here and chat with AI. Now the AI chat, you can actually just go to Blacktooth and it's going to just open up a regular chat for you. But they have all these other chats in here. Personal nutritionist, you could go in here and basically click on these different ones in different industries. You could obviously talk to the personal nutritionist one and ask it about your diet and so forth like that, or maybe the personal fitness trainer about what exercise regimen you should be on. And it's going to be filled already with expertise. So that's a pretty cool thing. And then you can also just click on I keep thinking of Bluetooth. It's Blacktooth. And this is where you can come in here and you can click right here. It looks like ChatGPT, and you can select your model right here to chat with. And then you could go push done, and then you could say, start talking with it right here. You can also select the box over here to deal with real-time data right here. So I want to go and say, who won the NFL game last night? And this is where we'll be able to see if it really does connect to the internet or not. The Baltimore Ravens came back in the second half to earn 35-34 win. So it's 100% accurate, even using with Claude right there. So that's pretty cool. Select company. We can come in here and select LearnWire right there and say done. And then we can actually come in here and say, write a Facebook ad for my product. Let's just see if because it should gather from LearnWire and the AI Alchemist product and just write it for us. There it is. So without even being very specific, it already did it for us, right? So attention, software buyers and enthusiasts, the AI Alchemist, are you tired of sifting through blah, blah, blah? So you would need to take that out. You would need to cater this to only talking about what the AI Alchemist is and so forth. But that is what a chat looks like. You can go in here, and the other ones are self-explanatory. You could go into AI code, for example. And it looks like this is going to end up being a 30-minute review. This is just way too big of a software to do a 10-minute review on. I hope that you guys don't mind. You can select your model right over here. Most of the time, along the way, you can actually select the model, which is pretty cool. This is where you can go in here and, the coding language is Java and PHP. Coding language, we could probably put Python in right there and so forth, and then it will go ahead and you can chat with it about that. So the chat's pretty cool. And then we have our image. I'm not going to go over everything else over here. I'm just going to go to AI image. and show you what we created. Actually, it's not over here. It's actually under documents. So we can come over here under documents and show you AI image and AI video. Here's all your activity. When you go into documents, you can see all the things that you've done. We have an AI video right over here. We have an AI image. I'll show you what we created with AI image right here. And you can see the image. I just said a dragon on a mountain or something like that. We could go and we can download this. Now it is creating it. I'm not sure if we go back to AI image, if we can choose what dimensions we want the image to be in. Insufficient credits. It won't even let me click on this, even though I don't want to create something. It's not going to let me do another one open with AI editor. What is AI editor? Your content will appear here. We have blog post. This is the AI image. Okay, so I'm not sure what's going on right here. I'm going to go ahead and just back out right there, but know that there's an AI image or editor. I think that that's down here. The AI editor is right there. So we created that image. I believe on the free plan, you only get to create one image. They're very strict on the images. You have to have a paid plan for that. No harm, no foul there. Under the video section, so that is coming up over here to video, you click on this and you upload an image right here. And so we uploaded an image right there. And all you do is, and they have their dimensions. It can only accept those dimensions right there. And so that's what I was kind of saying is that let's go and do one real quick from like this, let's just do a thumbnail and just see what kind of happens. And you have your seed. So a specific value from 0 to whatever that is used to guide the randomness of the generation. So we can go and just put a 10 there because I didn't use this last time. Fidelity, specific value, express how strongly the video sticks to the original. And we'll just go with a 10. Actually, we'll just go with like a 5 there. Does this one go further up? Yeah, it does. So we'll just go like that. And then the motion intensity, we can actually bring this down a little bit. So I'm going to say 75 for now. And then we'll just say generate image. Okay, so the image needs to be 1024. I'll be right back. So what I'm doing is I'm going to Canva and resizing the image to 1024. I'll be right back. Okay, so we actually just picked a different image. I'm going to go with, click on here. And it's actually going to be just like a picture of one of the softwares I recently reviewed, and then we'll say generate and see what it does for us. While it's doing that, it's saying I have no credits. That's fine. But we can go and look at what it does with the dragon. Here's what the video it did for the dragon, which is pretty cool. Look at this. We created this dragon using this tool, and then we also came in here and made this simple video out of this, which is very 3D, really, really cool. So I'm impressed with that, the video creation. But there isn't any other style of video that we can create. It's just kind of adding motion to the background is what it looks like. So then you have your voice and voiceover and so forth. We could come in here and grab some text. Before we do that, go grab some text real quick. Grab this first paragraph from here, go back into AI voiceover, and we can choose, let's just go with Charlie. Now we can't sample this. That's something that I don't like. I wish that we could sample what that sounds like. We have slow, medium, and fast. Let's go with medium. We need to add our speech right here. And then what is this? Okay, so there we go, generate. So that's a generate button, I believe. And then this is also generate. We can use either button we want, and we can push play now.
Hey there, tech enthusiasts. If you've been on the lookout for ways to supercharge your business with artificial intelligence, you're in for a treat. This week, we're diving into the AI Alchemist, a game-changing tool that can transform the popular Claude AI into your personal business supercharger.
That's really, really cool. And then if you want to switch this, let's go to Dorothy, and we would just redo or generate, and it's going to go and regenerate that. Now I am interested in how much of the AI voiceover we're able to use. How many credits does that take for us, right? I'm going to push play.
Hey there, tech enthusiasts.
I don't know why it's doing both. We changed to Dorothy, and I don't know why it's switching. I guess we would need to exit out and then re-add for Dorothy and then generate. That part was a little weird. I thought it would just kind of recalibrate for us. We can go push play now.
Hey there, tech enthusiasts. If you've been on the lookout for ways to supercharge your business.
All right, so that's definitely a winner. The AI voiceover section is definitely a winner. I want to figure out how many credits this took. It definitely takes, it sounds like it takes away from the word credits because this was 4,000 something. So it seems like it takes away from the words that you have, and that kind of makes sense. That's just an easy way. Instead of breaking all these out into different sections, it sounds like there's only 2 ways that they take credits away from you: images and words. So it's easier to keep track of. So sounds like it takes away from your words, but I like that everything's all in one spot. Pretty cool stuff. Finally, let's just look at the SEO AI tool real quick. Let's go to LearnWire. Let's go to Go High Level Review on the site and take the URL down. And then we'll come back over here. This is a blog article, and we will paste that URL in right there. And then we'll start analysis. Please enter content. Not sure, add content. So we do need to actually add the content. So I don't know why we have to do that, but we'll go ahead and grab the content from here. Probably best to grab it from inside the website, but we'll see how this works. We'll paste this in, and then we will start the analysis right here. The length of the content should be 2,000 characters or less. So again, that is not good because we're definitely going to have more than 2,000 characters to measure. Did want to kind of see what this will end up looking like, but let's just go and remove some content there and see if we can start the analysis now. The length of the content should be 2,000 characters. Still having issues with that. Yeah, so we're not able to do that. We only have 3,000 characters right here, and that's actually 20,000 characters. But for whatever reason, it is not working for us, and I'm not going to spend any more time on that. So all in all, I want to go ahead and wrap this up. This has been an unboxing and review of Blacktooth AI. And my initial thoughts are that it's pretty impressive to put all those different tools under one roof. Looking over here, these are all the subscriptions that you would save by picking this tool up. So this part is impressive. Can you use the chat in the chat box? They've added in some cool features where they have some specific chat bots in there, depending on like the niche or industry that you have or your chat needs. You're able to use it in almost any way that all these tools, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, can use chatbots. They all kind of have their special features that they're really good at, and they all usually bring something to the table, and then everybody else is playing catch up and then trying to match what the other one did. You guys know how that goes. So in the ability to be able to use any one of them is pretty dang cool. Just knowing that you can select between them, I like that. And then the pro of using this tool is that you have all these capabilities, the voiceovers from 11 Labs. And this is exactly where they're saying they're using the 11 Labs API inside of this tool. So you're getting some premium tools inside of this tool. And I think the pricing is very impressive. Pricing is really, really good. I mean, you can go all out for 400,000 tokens per month. And I want to go over to the pricing again. If we went with the pro plan on monthly, you get 100 images per month. So if you're doing what I'm doing with Pinterest, this would not be enough tokens to cancel my Ideogram subscription that I'm paying $20 a month for, and I get 1,000 images from them. So it wouldn't be, if you're image heavy, then this would not be enough. And I'm not seeing, I think that the video, I don't know if the video basically takes an image to do as well. So if you're using video and images, this falls short a little bit in my opinion. And when it comes to just any other content and chatbot, you're getting an insane deal. So my highlights for this is voiceover and written text, but some of the cons are that I wasn't impressed with the blog post that it can create. So you're going to have to really come up with using the chat bots in order to get the best content for yourself. So all in all, I think that the concept is really, really cool and the pricing is great. And I think that this is going to probably do well with certain people that just want access for a really good price. And maybe they don't even want to pay monthly. They just want to buy some credits. And they can go in here, and there may be light users, but my opinion personally is that if you are a heavy user of Claude or ChatGPT, Gemini, or 11 Labs or something like that, you're probably going to still need those subscriptions in my opinion. And so overall, I don't know what I would probably rate this at. I'd probably give this a 3.8 because of all those bugs that I showed you in this review. There's bugs and there's the content wasn't that great that it wrote for us for content writing and for blogging and so forth. That wasn't that great. And I kind of felt like it was a little slow and choppy clicking between the screens and so forth. So I think overall pretty solid, worth looking at. There's a link below. Most impressive is just that they were able to house all this stuff under one tool. But like I said, if you're a heavy user of one of the other tools, I don't think that you're going to quite like this instead of just going to the source. But the customer that this is for is probably a light use and wants everything all in one and wants access to everything, and they want a really good deal on that. I think that this is going to be a good tool for that customer that's looking for a good deal on all these tools. What did you guys think of Blacktooth AI? Leave a comment below. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.